It was about 2 hours to bike this river trail. There were many interesting things to see along the way.
It's September, it's 26 degrees, 2024, Cambridge, Ontario. We're going to show you Mandy's birthday, mother, daughter, and me. And we're going to show you the sights and sounds of Cambridge on our bike ride. Victoria Park, west side of Galt, Cambridge. Beautiful area, tennis courts, beautiful walking trails, just a great spot. And if you live in this area, there's a great school right there called Highland. Mount View Cemetery on the west side of Galt, Cambridge. Most popular cemetery in our town. The town's been here for hundreds of years, and the history in this cemetery is unbelievable. The famous founders are here, and some of our relatives. Famous train bridge, Grand River, and the high school. You can see the peaks of the roof. So there's our Cambridge Hospital. They've built onto it over the years. We have many golf courses in the area, and it's right along the river, and the hospital's right next to it. Walter Bean Trail goes along the Grand River up on the limestone cliff. So this is where the neutral Indians of southwestern Ontario had their village. Of course, way hundreds of years ago, before the highway and the white man came here. That's an oak tree, and it's the oldest tree in Waterloo region. Yes, we are in the village of Blair, which is part of Cambridge. We're about to transition across the river and into Preston, Cambridge, and then come back into Galt where we began. And this is the old way across the river right here, the old bridge. And one of our favorite birds that hangs out on this river is the heron. And he's on that little rock island right down there. Let me zoom in on him. There he is. He blends perfectly in with the environment so you can't see him. Yeah, a raptor bird called an osprey has his nest at the top of those two poles. He's not there right now today, but he could be fishing or looking for a partner. So this is river right down here, though, is the Speed River coming from Toronto area. And this is where the two of them meet, right here. So we'll call this the confluence of the rivers. Okay, we're in Preston. We're on the other side of the Grand River. You can see the limestone cliffs over there. Yeah, and they go on both sides of this river for quite a distance. So remember, we're in Preston, which is part of Cambridge. Cambridge is Galt, where we started, Preston, a little to the north, and Hespeler, a little farther to the north, all one town called Cambridge. Anyway, we have a famous Scout House marching band in our town. They're internationally famous, and this is their hall where they practice. So now we're on the east side of the river, heading back into Galt, Cambridge. And if you remember the rowing club, where we talked about that on the other side of the river, and there it is right in front of you. So that's North Preston, and up ahead is the dam in Cambridge Galt. Train bridge that the kids walk across to get from that side to the high school on this side up in the hill there. So we're approaching downtown Galt, Cambridge. If you look out there on that white pylon, there's a black cormorant bird. There's the fall fairgrounds across the river there. Our church steeples we're famous for, and the famous mill restaurant. The last park on our tour here is Waterworks Park. It's been funded by the Galt General Tower, which is a plastic factory that's been in this town forever. So I'm going up the hill and I'm going home, and have a great time cycling and hiking and using the river if you ever come to Cambridge, Ontario, Canada.